Hello YouTube, LJ Draco here. Yeah, so you may notice I have got better lighting now, as my partner yesterday went out and got a nice bulb for our room. It's brighter than our old bulb, so it's actually better with the lighting. I mean, even if I don't use my lighting, if I take that away, it is a tiny bit darker on the side, but that's because I'm using the front facing. I'm not using the back facing, which is yeah, it's a problem. Because 720p cameras are always quite darker, but I had to do the front facing camera today just so I can see what I'm doing here, because this is actually quite an important video. So yeah, this is basically the start of a mini series that I'm doing. Arthur said today, Blast from the Past, which is a reference to a Back to the Future shop where he bought the almanac. It was based on all the old stuff. So yeah, so this series is I'm gonna listen to Arthur's advice and call it Blast from the Past, but it's gonna be subheaded like there's gonna be like a toys from my childhood. There'll also be like electronics from my childhood, books and cards and stuff. But I wanted to start off with toys from my childhood because I've got a few more toys from my childhood than I do anything else. Okay, so I'm gonna just talk about a bit of the story first about how I got this and what led up to this moment. Alright, so if you see, there is a Yu-Gi-Oh kind of title in the background. This is based on a Yu-Gi-Oh kind of product. A couple of these videos probably would be. But let's just start with this. Basically, when I was a young child, like age of 10, me and my sister, we looked through the Argos catalogue and we saw this Yu-Gi-Oh item that I really wanted. And it was this weird, like a little stadium thing. I was going to put like a picture here, but it will kind of like spoil something. So, but anyway, like it was this little stadium thing. It came with like a golden pyramid on top, and then the rest was like a sort of circle stadium. And it came with a couple of little like card slots in it, and these little like bits that you can stick things on top of. And when you open it up, it was kind of like a collector's case where you could put mini figures in them and stuff. And yeah, I said, oh, I really want it. Because at the time it was like £20 from Argos. And I was like, oh, I really want this. I really want one of these, and whatever. And my sister said, all right, fine, we'll go down and go and get it. So we went down and got it. And yeah, I had it for like a couple of months. And I really loved it. I really loved the whole set, because it used to come with these plastic cards that had like when you hold them up to the light, they had like a 3D kind of hologram to them, like an engraving, and it came like minifigures and that, and you could like whatever. And I used to love that. I used to think it was amazing. So much fun with it. And basically, yeah, a couple of months afterwards, my dad, he turned around to me and said, it's a school jumble sale soon. I'm picking up anything that you guys, I haven't seen you use in a while and whatnot. And he picked it up, and I didn't want him to take it, but because I'd lost all my cards and all my figures to it, he took it and sold it, and I kind of regretted it since, because I really loved that item. So we're talking 13 years ahead of time now, so I'm 23 now, and I'm sitting in my room, and I was watching TV, and I've gone, I wonder how much that would be worth now. So I looked on eBay, and there were some extremely overpriced ones, like, I mean, most of them were broken in half. The paint, some guy painted it, like spray painted it with primer and made it solid black, and then just tried to sell it for like 200 quid. No, that ruined the whole item. But I came across this one person selling, and her name was, there's two ways of saying her name. It's either Suzanne or Susan, or just Sue. But I'm going to call you Sue because it's easier. I know you said you're going to watch this video. I'm probably going to message you later to let you know I've done it. But yeah, she was a very friendly woman. I spoke to her. I explained the story. She had one on bid. I'm not going to say how much the prices were and whatnot, but she had one on bid, and it was reasonable, and I only had a certain amount of money at the time. And I asked, I said, please, like, I've got this certain amount of money. I explained the story. But I kind of felt evil because I was asking for a lot less than what she maybe would have got from it. And at first she'd let me think about it and whatnot, and then I found a bit of extra money from somewhere, because I thought it's definitely worth the extra money if I could find it from somewhere. So I found the extra money from somewhere. Someone gave me the money for it and said, look, go and get it. So I messaged back and I said, look, please, I've got this much now. Can I do it? Can I buy it? Because it was on bid. But I said, can I buy it now? Is that okay? She said, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, fine, no problem. So, oh my god, it's like I'm 5 years old. Oh gosh, but this is it. So, if I remember correctly, this was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle Arena. And what it has is, It's actually in pretty better shape than most other ones I saw that were well overpriced. This is actually in really good condition compared to them. So you see, like, you've got this golden pyramid at the front here, and it goes all around to the back, and has the same here. And what it is, you open it up, and it becomes an arena, like that. See? And then basically, my mate sent me, cause I told Sue that I was waiting to do this video because my mate had a couple of the plastic cards from his old set from when he was a child that he found that he was going to throw in the bin. And I said, mate, look, I've managed to find one of these, please can you send them to me? So he said, yeah. He also sent me a bunch of his figures that he found that he was also going to throw away. So them ones are in here. The ones that Sue sent me with this are actually on the side, which I'm going to show a close-up in them. But this is the cage. So yeah, basically just open that up, and then you can put like minifigures in here. These slots here, like these long bits here, are for the cards and stuff. Yeah, so that's the stadium. And it's pretty cool. As soon as I opened it, I mean, she proper wrapped this up good. She made sure this wasn't going to get damaged in the post, and I was like, really happy with that. It's nice when people wrap up stuff quite well. And so yeah, that's what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a close up of the figures, and then I'm going to go to a different camera angle where you'll see the stadium and how it works. So I'll start with the figures she sent me. Now there's two different types of figures from two different sets of these. So I'll start off with the three. Actually no. I'll start off with the main ones that come with the set. So we'll start off with because when I bought the box, it came with like this silver Exodia. It's pretty cool. He's a 2-inch figure. These are all 2-inch figures. So it's a silver Exodia. It's quite, in fairness, it's quite nice. If I can try and focus, I can. Sorry about that. But there's really nice detail on to get the face on him right, the nice curvature in his body. Yeah, and there's a little hole on the bottom. But that's what it comes with. And then when you open it up on the inside the cage, there is a fully painted Exodia. This is what I remember when I bought mine. I don't know if it was the same for this one, but yeah, that's what I remember. But she had both Exodias, which is awesome. So side by side, yeah, it's got the silver and then the fully painted Exodia. Then we have the silver flame swordsman, which I think is probably one of the best ones I've seen that isn't Exodia. One of the standard figs. I'll try and get over. You can see his face there. He's got his sword, and he's got this kind of nice pose where he's kneeling down, which is awesome. Then we have Gaia the Fierce Knight, which is just absolutely amazing again. And she also sent me Yami, or Atem, if you watch the series. And then you got the three separate. This is from a different set, but it still works with the stadium anyway. Got a golden Jax Knight, which is cool. Another Yami. And a Hotamishi Giant, or something like that. That's the only name that I've struggled to pronounce. So that's the figures. And then she also, which wasn't part, I don't think was part of the list. I didn't see it in the listing, but they were in the case. And it's these nice Yu-Gi-Oh! GX like medallions. I used to collect these from a fortnightly magazine that came out years ago. But it's Jaden and Wing Karibo, which is actually kind of a nice team to have together. So yeah, so that was basically the just a quick close-up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the camera angle completely, just so you guys can actually see a working, or see how the stadium works. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. So this is the stadium when it's down. Sorry, I tried to find a better way to get the angle right, but I couldn't do it. So yes, let me just show you how this works. Basically, there's these little pegs there, and you see how the figures have the holes. So what you do is you get your duelist, and you peg your duelist foot on the stadium there, see? And then with your monsters, so say Flame Swordsman, he's different to the others. So he will peg on his knee. If we can get the angle right. There we go. I'm working one-handed here. So yeah, he'll kind of peg down there, and then say like we'll just use this yammy here, and we'll just plonk him in here. I'll show you what that bit's for afterwards. But then we get Gaia, who's got this peg hole on the bottom of his platform, and we just peg him there. And then we'll just do the same for the Exodias. We'll just peg one Exodia over here, and then peg the other Exodia over there. And see, with these black platformed ones, the holes don't clip onto the pegs, but you can still just use them to plonk on in the middle and in there. But see these things here, these are for these things here. Now these are the plastic cards that my mate sent me. Now they're the ones that are designed to go in these slots, so stuff like that. So if you don't want the person to know which one you've got, you kind of face it away and then you turn over and then place the figure down. But there's something to these cards that are also pretty cool. But yeah, so this is pretty much how the staging would just look. So that's pretty neat. So I'll just show you what the cards do. So what I'll do is I'll just move this off, and I'll just get my light for a second. So it's a bit glary, but you see, like my hand behind it. That's how the card looks. But then when you put it in the light, it turns into like a 3D holographic version of the cards. So we've got Baby Dragon there. Try to get some decent light in there, like that. Thousand Dragon. See, they get these nice little like holographic images. Yeah, so what I'll do now is I'll quickly pause it and I'll show you how to pack away. So in case you've got one of these and don't know how it uses, or in case you ever think about getting one and you would like to know how it works, I'll just show you how to pack it up. So I'll pause it now and I'll show you. Okay, so this is how we're going to pack up the set. Alright, so the black platform figures, so these ones here, will go on this side of the cage. You just plonk them into these separate pieces here. And then with the ones that come with the set, these pinhole ones, we'll just put on this side. So it's just a figure tidier. And see, with the cards, they can only hold up to 5 cards per side. So see this long kind of bit here with the groove? You just slide them in. They're neat and tidy. So what I'll do is, with the 2 medallions that Sue sent me this, I'll just put in this little gap there. Then to put the other card on this side, because there were 6. Then all you do is, once that's all done, just put it together, clip it shut, and then voila. So now, back to me. Okay, so I know the camera angle is a bit closer, that's just because I had to swap tripods when I swapped sides. Yeah, so that was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle Arena Collector's Case set. Man, I'm out of breath doing that movement. But it was so nice of her to actually accept the amount I offered, and it came about a day or two after she dispatched it, so it was very quick. And she made me relive a very great childhood memory. And I got to share it with my sister, because I showed her, and she was like, oh my god, I remember when I bought you this. And she sat there and looked at that with me, and she remembered the minifigures and stuff, and she was like, oh my god, yeah, I remember. So yeah, it was a blast from my childhood. I'm really happy with that. Wow, there's a lot of childhood figures and toys that I've got that I really can't wait to do through this mini-series. But this is fun. I just randomly, as I sit in my room just going, what the Like, I remembered what it was, and I was like, oh, I wonder how much that's worth to buy. And I looked, and everything was like really overpriced, but this was just, it was so amazing to know that I could afford it with what I had. And it was all down to her kindness. It was all down to her kindness and understanding when I explained the situation. Anyone else probably would have just turned around and said no, and just not bothered, not even bothered replying, or if they did, they would have been sarcastic. She was actually really understanding. And, you know, thank you, Sue. You made the 10-year-old in me come out for 5 to 10 like hours. I just sat on my bed, my missus looking at me thinking I'm crazy, sitting on the bed just like having a mini jawn, looking at me like, grow up. But it was fun, and she actually thinks it's quite cool as well. She likes it. So that's a benefit as well. Yeah, so I've got a place for it to be displayed in my room. It's displayed next to another childhood collectible that I'll show at some point that I have. There's probably about 3 or 4 Yu-Gi-Oh items that's going to be involved in this. I'm so sorry, but there's other childhood stuff that I've got that I will show. Anyway, that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of these videos, please show your support by clicking that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to strike the like for future videos. And I will see you next time. Bye.